aware of the bonds that were created today. When you told me that sure there's a way, the water's so still and my pain has gone away. The air is much cleaner after it rains. Follow my love, the sentence in spring air. Follow the moon into the sun. There's a call for new beginnings here. Let the sorrow of yesterday disappear. Let your body be new. I'm a wanderer of the soul. Before the end I plan to behold, but I know I'll lose myself along the way. What's gone is gone. Let me leave what belongs in the past. The road ahead is quite unclear. Let me walk it despite fear. The road stretches over the hills, and I've got many debts to pay. Some are on their own way. My pay is not gold. You can't take anything with you when you go. Is your life faded more than you know? A state of mind is set on fear. The end's uncertain, future's near. Follow the voices from below. Wherever I go, there's a chain. My own shackles drive me insane. Let your body be new.
Oh my God, that was awful. I'm like, okay, that's it. We're cutting out this whole thing. This was off. I apologize to all of you. That was awful. It was horrible. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, so we're back. Believe it or not, I don't know what was up with GitHub servers, but everything ended up finally getting downloaded. Like I mentioned in chat, hey Barney, thanks for joining us. Thanks for finding me and discovering me on David Bombal, his show. Oh, all of you, I think a lot of my new followers actually discovered me on David's show for the first time. And I'm actually coming back. We just scheduled filming for me to return back on his show to cover more, just get more into the weeds on, the car hacking stuff and API hacking stuff. The interesting thing is that right now the #1 performing videos on my YouTube channel is actually the API hacking videos. So it feels like what I said on David's show really has resonated. Thanks, Eugene. Yeah, thanks for coming, Wiz. Welcome, everyone. Ty. So it looks like a lot of you, that resonated with a lot of you, and the fact that what I said on his show, I meant it. If you're a penetration tester and you don't know how to hack APIs, you're missing the ship, right? The train's going to be leaving the station soon. We are in an API first world, and there's a lot of amazing penetration testers, a lot of amazing ethical hackers who just do traditional penetration testing. They can hack through any Windows domain, any Linux server, whatever. But when it comes to APIs, it's like deer in headlights when they see JSON. So unfortunately, there is a big lack of content out there on API hacking, and I'm trying to fix that. So I know I don't know if any of you have seen the comments on the last video. This is incredibly what's the word I want to use? It's rare for people to want to actually rock out the keyboard and do live streams while installing tools, because you just don't know what you're going to run into. And I like that. I love that about Shadow Academy, and the fact that we may run into things where something won't compile or something won't install, but you're going to run into those same things. So let's run into them together, Google together, figure it out together. And that's, I've been doing this for 23 years and I still run into stuff I need to Google. There's, I'll be doing this for another 40 years, God willing. And, I'll still be having to Google because something's not compiling, and we need to go hit that forum or someone's blog post because, they ran into it. And yeah, thanks, Juzbo18. Yeah, it's keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. All right, so cool. Because anyone can film something, edit it, and upload it once they get through all the problems. So let's get through those problems together. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to, like I mentioned in chat, I've realized that I can actually just share my terminal screen. So let's do that. So hopefully you guys should see it pretty clearly now. I'm hoping since I'm just sharing the window, the text will actually be a lot clearer too. So yeah, let's do this. All right. So as you can see, I haven't touched it. I wanted to be totally transparent and honest with all of you. Once it was done downloading from GitHub, I really didn't want to touch it. So I left it alone so we can continue together. So I'm going to go ahead and pull back up my notes we were keeping together. Let's see, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we can help other people that aren't able to access Shadow Academy. We can make this information available to them via like a blog or something. So we'll take notes as we go along the way. All right. So just to remind you, we did a git clone on mobile security framework. The first thing we're going to do is install MobSF. I want to then take an Android app that I've downloaded that I have available in my Google Cloud account on Google Drive. Google's probably wondering what the hell is this chick doing with all of these Android apps in this directory. Hopefully they haven't deleted it because I have a whole bunch of Android apps for banks and stuff in there. So what some security administrator at Google's like, what the hell is this chick doing? So we're going to load those into MobSF, and I'm going to walk you through doing static code analysis. We'll do dynamic code analysis as well. I'm thinking we should be able to get to dynamic analysis on Friday. So like I mentioned in chat, I'm going to keep these first few episodes for free access. And then once we start getting into the weeds and stuff, it'll be $5 a month. I've never done that before, so I'm going to turn it on. I saw an option in YouTube on how to turn that on, so hopefully I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Okay, so then we installed developer tools. For those of you, Oscar, I think, is on brought macOS as well. We are going to be doing, so last week we downloaded developer tools. It took forever and a day. Xcode is installed, developer tools is installed. We should be fully ready to go. We should have the macOS package manager called Homebrew installed. So it's just brew install, and then whatever you want to install, it's just like our Red Hat package manager or apt-get. So we're going to do that. And then just so you know, for those of you who are on the Linux side, I know a lot of you are using Linux. Just so you know, these commands will carry over. And I am going to be doing these episodes with Ubuntu. So for those of you who don't mind us doing this on rocking out Ubuntu, that's what we're going to be using. If you want to use CentOS or some other distro, that's fine. It should carry over just fine. But just know I can't help you troubleshoot if you're not going to use a Ubuntu. Okay. So we went ahead and did an install brew with this bin bash script. So I'm trying to recall if we got to that. For those of you who don't know, I know we have different expertise levels, so I'll just go over some stuff that might be remedial to some of you. In Linux, if you hit the up arrow, it goes through your command history. And there's also some other cool tricks, like you can search your previous command history as well to find certain things. I just learned that. I've been doing this for like 22 years. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like we did a git clone, and I think we had another terminal window here. Yeah, we did do the bin bash install on Homebrew. That looks like it was successfully installed. So let's go ahead and continue the process. All right, I'm wondering if I can share different windows. Let me try sharing another window. Okay, so stop share. Okay, so you can only share one window at a time. I'm going to share my Google Chrome window for all of you. All right, yeah, that's me looking at memberships and how to do it. Okay, so what are we looking for? MobSF. All right, so installation, RTFM is awesome. Let's see. Oh, okay, so git clone. Oh, all right, so now that we've got that installed, I think we need to install git. Let's see if it yells at us. Stop sharing. If you guys want, I'll just leave it shared on my terminal window so I don't make you guys dizzy and throw up all over your keyboard. All right, so let's try that. I think that should work. Oh, we have not agreed to the license agreements. Great. Q. Oh, no, wants us to agree to it. Sure. Does anyone ever read this stuff? I never read this stuff. I think they planned for that. All right. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. All right. Finally, you have to be root to agree to the EULA. That's stupid. I just realized I have a typo in my host name. Did you guys and girls see that? Alyssa Sack Studio. Oh, that sounds really bad. All right. Press the return key. Boom, 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 boom. I can't believe you have to sudo to agree to this crap. That's so stupid. Now we should be able to do it. Jesus. Can you believe all this had to go through just to get clone? All right. Jesus, I thought we did this, didn't we? Oh my God. I'm sorry, everyone. You're probably yelling at me in chat. We already did this. Hopefully it didn't just overwrite everything. I think I'm in the tools directory, right? Oops. Yeah. All right, so there it is. We've got mobile security framework. We're all ready to go. Let me just put that in my notes so we don't do that again. That was kind of stupid. Sorry about that, everyone. Alyssa, you already did that. Don't make us sit through that again. All right. So we're here. It's basically a git clone. Is you're reaching out to Git and you're cloning the mobsf project onto your computer, and then you're just gonna run setup.sh. Okay, so yeah, I can't remember if it was Oscar. Who was it last week or on Sunday that said that it works with the new Python 3.9 now? You were right. It's working, it looks like. So we'll see. Yay, yes. Oh no! How come it's not showing? Oh no, it's not showing the why did it freeze? Can you guys see my screen? It looks like it froze. My terminal window froze. It's not showing you. Hold on, everyone. Damn it. Okay. I'm sorry, everyone. All right. You really didn't miss anything. All I did was type setup.sh. I guess so when you're sharing a window in Recess, it won't let you switch between tabs in that window because I was in another tab in terminal. And so, yeah. So all you missed was it compiling. That's all you did. I ran setup.sh. That's it. All right. Let's see if there's any questions in chat while this is compiling. Hey, Blazing Buzz, thanks for joining us. I think you were with us on Sunday. Welcome back. Oscar, yeah, works perfectly fine with 3.9. Yep. Hey, Daniel, good to see you again. James. Yeah, I'm shocked that I had to be root to accept the user license agreement. That's shocking to me. I guess it needs to overwrite something that's in a root only directory, but that from a security perspective, I think that's why the world sucks right now. That's why cybersecurity in the world sucks right now, is because freaking stuff like that, man. That's just stupid. All right, let's turn this off for a minute. All right. It's just stupid. I mean, to be root to accept a user license agreement, come on. Come on. All right. Hey, that's a great attack vector, right? Like, so you send software to someone, right? So you publish this GitHub project and you make them be root in order to accept the user license agreement, and then just add some script in there. Oh man, that would be great. That's a great attack vector. Yeah, and who Xcode? That's an Apple. What is? I can't believe Apple requires that. That's crazy. That's an Apple product. Jesus. Just going through chat here. Blazing Buzz. It's Alyssa with 2 S's. Just kidding. It's no. I get Elisa. I get yeah. I do get 1 S a lot of the times, or I get Alyssa with a Y. Stupid Alyssa Milano messed me up. Let's see who else is here. Barney Mueller. Cool. Thanks for. Hey, let me know what you guys thought about, like, in that David Bombal interview. What was your favorite thing that I covered? Yeah, looks like. Yeah, just let me know in chat. All right, everyone. Looks like we ran into some red text here. Installation failed. Please ensure that your requirements mentioned in the document are installed before you run setup script. Scroll up, see any installation errors. The decorator 442 distribution was not found as required by the application. What the hell is decorator? What the hell is decorator? Okay, let's see, Python setup. Okay, so it looks like Python, it looks like setup.py is telling us. It's probably airfield building wheel for leaf. CMake must be installed to build the following extensions, leaf. Oh, you know what? I bet you we're missing some stuff. What's decorator? All right. Let's go to. All right. Sorry, everyone. I'm in my Chrome window right now. Just give me a minute. Yeah, that admin privileges is ridiculous. To accept the ULA is ridiculous. All right, so it looks like we're missing some prerequisites. Oh, yeah, we missed the prerequisites. There's a bunch of prerequisites we need to install, everybody. All right, so first thing we need to do is we need to install. All right, we've got git installed, Python, after installing third and run update shell per function person install certificates at command. Yeah, but that's Python 3.8. All right, let's try that. But we're not using 3.9. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, by the way, this is a brand new machine, as I mentioned, so there's a lot of shit missing. I'm lazy, so I like to copy and paste. All right. Didn't we just run that? Operation already in progress. Oh, it's running. Thanks for telling me, Mac. Okay, let's see. JDK. Well, we definitely don't have JDK. We need to install that. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Username. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's you always I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I can't stand it when, I'm not learning anything new. I'll leave the job or stop whatever I'm doing if I can't uh if I'm not learning anything new. Ty, how do you handle info overload and frustration? Believe it or not, meditation. Yeah. I meditate a lot. All right, so we definitely need to install Java. All right. Demo JDK. All right. Just so you all know, I'm in Chrome right now. I'm grabbing Java so we can install it. Give me a minute here. Any of you want to log in and do this for me? All right. So if any of you are following along with me, you're going to want to. So on the documentation for MobSF, there's a requirement section. Here, let me just show all of you. So if you look at this, if all of you go to the documents for MobSF, you'll see that there's a section that it tells you, what you need to install on your Mac or Ubuntu in order to get everything working. So right now, we've got the Python and Git crap. Right now I'm on installing JDK. And then I'll hit that. This I've never had to do before. I think it has something to do with more of the static analysis. Well, I mean, we'll walk through it together, but I haven't really had to do that before. But let's get Java installed. A lot of that, I'm sure that's a lot of the reasons why we're running into these compile errors. Okay. All right. Let me go back to sharing my terminal. Yeah, so several of you have messaged me and told me that on LinkedIn that you're going to be following along with me right now. Just if you're following along with me, just keep going down that list of requirements, installing that stuff. JDK is probably going to be the biggest pain in the hiney. All right, let me grab the right installer. X64 DMG. I hope this supports the new M1 chip, I'm assuming it has been updated to support M1. I want to say I had this. No, I had this running on my Mac Pro, which is the Intel chip. All right, I grabbed the DMG for JDK. I'm just double clicking it right now and installing Java. I guess I can show you guys. You guys can follow along. Yeah. I'm looking at my keyboard. No stealing my password. Okay. Hey everyone, I see your comments in chat. Well, I promise we'll go through them. I just want to kind of get caught up here. Yeah, we want to move it to the trash. All right, here's JDK. We got that. That's done. Okay. All right, so JDK is installed. Let's try to run that command again. Java C version. There we go. Yay! Okay. So we've got JDK installed. We want to install the Xcode command line tools, I guess. Hopefully you guys can still see really well. It was kind of a pain in the butt with like doing it by window, so I'm doing my whole screen. So let me know. Yell at me in chat if there's a problem. Oh, cool. Okay, so I guess it installed command line tools. We did that. Download and install. Do you guys think we need this? Oh, this is HTML PDF. Okay, so this is okay. I know why. Okay, so MobSF lets you generate reports for clients. I've never. I think maybe in like the first year of me getting into cybersecurity in like 1990. What year was that? 1997. I was like actually generating the reports from Nessus and other stuff like that, and using it and giving it to clients. I to this day would never do that. If a tool allows you to generate a report and in PDF, don't give it to the client. Run the report if you need to, but create your own custom report based on that data. I've seen people charge like $40,000 for a pen test and export reports from tools and give it to the client. It's a monstrosity. Please don't embarrass our community like that by doing that. But this allows you to basically convert your HTML to PDF. I'm not going to install it unless it specifically, for some reason, this version wants us to do that. I'm not going to do it. Let's try that again. Set message. All right. Hopefully it won't yell at us this time. Mel just got home. She's home now. All right. She was out. I guess. Oh, so check this out. So we got this message saying that. Okay, this is a text message saying that this is the last day before you can basically go to the city where we live. For those of you who live in the United States or who live outside the United States, probably won't get this much. But our county is raising our property taxes from 3%. Are you ready for this? Get this. From 3% to 8%. 3% to 8%. It's a 5% increase in property taxes. And so it's to go after the people that are buying houses in Las Vegas and then renting them out as vacation homes. And so for people that live here, you're supposed to go to the county and let them know that this is your primary residence and they won't raise your taxes. You can stay at the 3% level that you're at. But today was the last day. And get this. Are you ready for all this? Are you ready for this? Their website went down from the traffic. So they just handled this so poorly that basically everyone was going to the website to try and do their county tax assessment thing, and it DOSed the website, and the website went down. So everyone drove to the office, and apparently Mel just called me. She's like, "The line's going out to the parking lot." I'm like, I'm sorry. I had to stay here to do this live stream. So thanks to all of you in Shadow Academy, I didn't have to go deal with that. Mel had to go deal with that. So we'll all thank you, Mel, for taking care of that. But yeah, I feel so bad for her. She said like the line was just hugely long. It was ridiculously long went into the parking lot. Anyway, yeah, it looks like we're further along, right, everybody? Is this further than we got before? I think it's further than we got before. Yeah, when something is written in Java, you kind of need JDK. So, I do see some red text up there again, though. CMake must be installed. Build the following extensions. We'll see. It does seem like it's like compiling new things right now, though. Let's see. Hopefully they didn't change much in Mac OS. Oscar, I think Oscar, you got this running in Mac OS Monterey, right? Hey, okay, trivia question. All right, no one is allowed to Google. All right, I'm trusting all of you not to Google. Okay. I actually, so I didn't know this until I actually looked it up. But where does Shadow Academy come from? Can any of you name where Shadow Academy comes from? It's related to something quite big. I'll give you some hints. There's a huge like cult around this, cult following around this. So Shadow Academy is actually a reference to something, and I'm waiting for them to actually come and sue me for actually. Oh, Allah, thank you. Oh my God. Okay, I have to send you a prize. So Allah, we're making some new T-shirts and hoodies and hats and other swag. So Allah, if you DM me your address, I will. Oh, Oscar got you. Okay, all right. So I'll give the third person. No, sorry, not George. Jorge, sorry, not Shadow Crew. Close. That's a great. This is an interesting thing that you brought up, though. So the first three people, the third person who says Star Wars, I will give all three of you. I'll send you all a T-shirt. Okay, it looks like it failed again. What the hell is it? Okay, what's decorator? What the hell is decorator? Yeah, I'm like, I don't remember getting these problems when I was installing on the Intel Mac too. What is decorator? Do you think it's this HTML to PDF? I don't think so. I don't see anything about decorator. We kind of skip this step though. I wonder if we need to. Yeah, we're missing CMake. But why isn't it listed here? All right, you know what? F it. Let's just. All right, decorator for Mac OS. Pi35 decorator. Oh, it's a Python module? For reals? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's Pi35. Oh, 442. Okay. Oh, God damn it. We need to install port 2. God damn it. We have to install Mac ports. Oh my God. Okay. This is all your fault, guys. I'm blaming this on all of you. All right. Oh, cool. Here's Mac ports. Oscar, do you remember having to do this with Intel? I don't remember having to do this with the Intel chip. I hope if I got my password right. Oh, yeah, username. You're so funny. Yeah, we're actually putting up a swag store on Night Studios so people can buy like autographed movie posters and T-shirts and movie shirts and stuff like that. Hopefully, some of you are coming to the movie premiere. There's only like, so we put up 250 tickets. Actually, I went to the AMC today and saw the movie theater. It's like totally dope. It's like, I'm so excited. So hopefully, some of you are coming to Black Hat and you're going to come to the movie premiere. Eugene, that's a good question. I don't know. You know, it's telling me to use Mac ports, so whatever. Let's try it. All right, we can close that. Dude, seriously, Oscar, I don't remember this. Yeah, I don't remember this either. This must be like a an M1 chip thing. All right. Well, hopefully, I don't know if any of you have any M1 chips out there, but I guess you're learning with me. I wonder if that sudo thing, having to be root in order to accept the user license agreement, is an M1 chip thing. Does anyone know? Oscar, did any of you did you see did you have to be root to accept the user license agreement on the Intel chip? God damn it. Now what? Installing Mac ports. Oh, I did this thing already? I didn't install. I just freaking installed it. Come on, man. We need to do it to like, we need to get Shadow Cami to a point where all of you can just kind of remote in, take control, and like fix stuff like this for me. Right. Source farm is a tarbz git clone. Then, if you wish to follow Mac ports development, the self-data report command. All right, we have Xcode installed. God damn. That's optional. We did that already. We did the package installer. All right, you guys saw me run the installer, right? Like it totally ran and told me it worked. What is going on? I'm not going crazy, right? Welcome to MacPorts Installer. All right, everyone, you're watching this. You're my proof that I ran this damn thing. What the hell? Oh my god. Should MacPorts Installer should have given us the port command. All right, the software was installed. Okay, fine. What the fuck? We need to be root? Is it ports? Oh my god. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Should we try installing it by source? Oh hell yeah, Oscar. Hell yeah. That's the point of this. We're doing it for them. All right. I mean, should I just install it from source? But like, it always freaks me out installing something, compiling something from source after you've installed the package, because then you got like shit lying in different directories. But maybe we should do it. I kind of like want to be gangster and do it. Ooh, we can install from Git too. All right, hold on. Installing Mac ports on Mac OS Monterey. Dude, seriously. I mean, are you all seeing this? I'm like, what the fuck? So double click the download package in order to perform the default easy install. After this, if you're done, MacPorts is now installed and your shell environment will set up automatically by the installer. All right, hold on. Hold on. Let's just exit our terminal window for a minute. What is happening? All right. Oh, now it runs. What the fuck? All right, you are all my witnesses that you totally just saw that. You totally just saw that. It's freaking running now. All right. I'm wondering if like you're so I saw that right here where it said open a new terminal window if you get a command not found. Um, I'm wondering I'm wondering if it's like sourcing your bash RC file or something like that, or your paths or something. It updates the path and it's not updating immediately after doing that. Okay, moving on. Sorry, everyone. All right, so yeah, we should like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna put that in my notes. So when I make a blog article on this, install Mac ports. Note, make sure to close your terminal window after installing and open a new one. You're all gonna laugh when you see the blog go up because that's totally gonna be in there in big bold letters. Oh, I love this. Okay, I don't think we need to do that self update. All right, everyone, what were we doing again? Oh yeah, don't you hate that? Like you're trying to troubleshoot something and then you go down this rabbit hole and then you're fixing one problem after another and then like you forget what you were originally doing. Did you even see that tweet on Twitter? Someone tweeted this. It was the best Giphy. It was great. It was a picture of this person troubleshooting something. It says, you know you're making progress when I can't remember how it goes. It's like, you know, you're making progress when you fix one issue and you get a new error message. Yeah, well, you know you're making progress when you get a new error message. So anyway, okay. So we want to do that. Now we want to install P35 decorator. P35 decorator. Let's copy that. Oh, I'm actually in port. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So port, I guess, has a command line. Yeah, thanks for clarifying that, Kerwin. That's exactly what it is. Oh, yeah, I love it when things automatically get installed because it's missing. You would think that, like, no, you know what? I won't even hate on, I won't throw shade on MobSF, but it would have been nice if, like, MobSF setup, if you ever run that installer, you guys, where you're installing something and it says, oh, just like this. Oh, these are missing. Let me go download them and install them for you. I love it when setup scripts do that. Like, why can't MobSF do that? Oh, you're missing this. I'm going to go download and install. You're missing that. You're missing that. And then just installs it for you. Those are the best setup scripts in the world. Look at that. Now what? Okay. Oh, great. Failed to fetch Python 35. Python 35 cannot be built for Apple Silicon. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay. Wow. Okay, you know what? All right, now I'm wondering. That's not good. Installing MobSF on Apple Silicon. Shit, does it not support Apple Silicon? Installing SamGraph via Python M1 Pro Max. Mac installs SamGraph Composer. Yeah, username exactly my face. I'm like, what? All right, that's SamGraph. All right, everyone, we're charting new territory here. I'm gonna figure this out. All right. All right. If any of you want to Google along with me, all right, we need to find out. All right, so if Pi3 decorator is required, but Python 35 cannot be built for Apple Silicon. Okay, so installing Python 35 on Apple Silicon. All right, that's not our error message. Yeah, but that's Python. We don't want that. We want um oh, we want Py35 decorator. None of these contain the terms Py35 decorator. Huh, okay. Hmm. Okay, so all right, so MacPorts is trying to grab Python 35, which can't be built out, but we're not using Python 35, we're using Python 3.9. So why is it trying to use Python 3.5? Do we need Py 3.9 decorator since is that related to the version of Python? Oh my god, it was for Python 35 that fixed it. Okay, hold on. Don't hold your breath yet. I think this is going to do it because we're using Python 39, so why is it? Oh, please work, please work, please work. Seems like it's working. All right, just in case I'm going to put in my notes. Okay, so Python Py39 decorator is for Python 3.9. So those instructions were probably just old. So what was asking? Do you all remember what was asking for Py35 decorator? Was it it was the error message in setup, right? And yeah, it was the error message in setup in the setup script for MobSF. So it was probably just an old error message, and they haven't updated it to say Py39 when using Python 3.9. Oh my god, everyone, it worked. Okay, so Python 3 has the following: just make this by default Python 3 or okay. All right, so I'm gonna just try and run setup again and see what happens. How fun is this? How fun is this? All right, we're seriously, yeah, no, I agree with you, Oscar. We're like, we're helping the future people who are wanting to do this on M1 or M2 now. Actually, did you guys see that M2 chip was announced? Okay. All right, everyone, hold your breath. Everyone, hold your breath. The Django. Oh, Oscar, I'm sorry. Let me catch up on chat. Yeah, all good point. That's exactly what it was Python version. I found someone that's having a similar issue, but the MobSF people closed GitHub ticket and was like, come to Slack to find out. I hate it when people do it. It's like, answer it in the forum. Yeah, I saw Daniel. I saw that reference to Rosetta 2. I'm wondering, I obviously I want to get this running natively on this, Apple Silicon without using Rosetta 2. But that might have to be something we do. Eugene, I agree with you. I'm hoping we don't. I mean, like, what was it again? That whole meme, right? Like, you're making progress when you get a brand new error message. So good thing is we got Pi Decorator installed. I don't know what the hell that's for, but clearly it needs it. So we'll see. All right, here we go. All right, I'm missing all these chat messages now. Hey, Ghost Guild, thanks for joining us. Yeah, good point, Daniel. That's It's another troubleshooting step. One of these, I was thinking one of these days, I would love it if I put everything either in a Medium, article or something, or just dump a whole bunch of just troubleshooting steps for, Mac OS and also like Ubuntu. But, like whenever you're running to this kind of issue, these are the troubleshooting steps, because I mean, isn't that it? Like run troubleshooting issues and getting things to compile. It's the most important thing is knowing where to look for error messages or where to look for, because you can't. How do you troubleshoot something if the installer script or setup script is giving you a really cryptic error message? You can't. This is not really something you can Google when it's really cryptic, right? So you need a more specific error message. So I'm serious. Like I don't know if any of you know of a repository or something, knowledge base people are maintaining for like these are the things when troubleshooting compiling issues or whatever, to remember to go, oh, look at that. Decorator 442. Okay, so were we doing something with decorator and that's, hold on a second. No, that's what we installed Pi39 decorator. Hey, Ghost. No problem. We love newbies too. Okay. That's what we did, right? Is sudo port install P39 decorator. All right, we did that. And we got no error messages when we installed it, right? Hey, Chris Daniels. Glad to have you, man. All right, so this has me stumped. All right. All right, everyone. We need ideas here. All right. Let's see. All right, so MobSF is not compiling because it wants. Oh, you know what? Oh, look at this, everybody. WKHTML command not found. I'm thinking it might actually need that. Let's install it. That's what I get for skipping steps. Don't do that. No, do as I say, don't do as I do, or something like that. Yeah. Do as I say, don't do as I do. When I'm skipping steps. All right. So let's install this. For a bit. Oh, it's a package. Cool. Yeah, I'll never skip step day. I agree with that. Oh, yeah. If any of you run into this error message in Mac OS, just go to security and privacy under general and you have to like just authorize it. You'll see something here that says it was blocked because it doesn't recognize the developer. It's more security crap for Mac OS. And you're basically, you just have to manually go in there and tell it to let it to open it. Hey, Ghost, we're all interested in API hacking, buddy. So you found the right place. And don't worry about being a newbie. We are all newbies in one thing or another. So don't worry about it, man. Or girl, right? Or they. All right. Okay, so I just installed HTML to PDF via package. So should we just try setup again? Let's try it again, everyone. By the way, if I make the most amazing coffee. If you ever, so I get the roasted hazelnut from Target. For those of you who live in the U.S. and have a Target near you, and the secret ingredient is adding cinnamon. Add ground cinnamon to it, as I make the most amazing coffee. All right, username. Fingers crossed. Mel must be wondering, like, what the hell's going on in there? All right, sure, he knows I'm crazy. We all crazy. So how's everyone doing today? Everyone good? How's the weather in your neck of the woods? It was 100 and what's today's weather? Local temp, local weather. It's 90. That's not bad. The other day it was like 114. It was ridiculous. Hey Chris, man, where are you at these days? Are you in Florida right now? Where are you, dude? Ooh, muggy. It's about 18. I hate muggy. I don't do muggy. Oh, I'm in Las Vegas, everyone. M2J81. I'm in Vegas. Hey, M281, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You didn't miss much. As a matter of fact, we're tracking the notes. But just to catch everyone up, we did a git clone on MobSF, installed developer tools, installed Xcode, installed Brew. We did a git clone on, oh, that's a repeat step, everyone. Sorry about that. We installed Mac ports. And then we learned the hard way that you must close your terminal window or reload your path. And then do a sudo port install pi39 decorator. Then that's the part that we're troubleshooting through right now. Everyone, this looks like we got further. Hold on. This feels further, doesn't it? Like it's doing something. It's doing something. Daniel, cinnamon is coffee is definitely legit. All right, everyone, I hear my Mac Studio like doing stuff. So this feels further. Okay, that we keep seeing. I think, all right, I remember this whole thing. Oh, Frida, cool. Oh, we're going to do an episode on Frida. So bypassing certificate pinning using Frida, we're going to do an episode on that. That is probably the most common thing people DM me on Twitter and LinkedIn is, Alyssa, please do an episode on Frida. So it's totally happening. Oh, thanks, Oscar. Oh, did you guys see my did you guys and girls see my oh, it's further, you guys, it's further. Oh wait. Oh no, it's not. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. Last night I posted an home office tour. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it's on my YouTube channel. I think it's a good start. Okay, what's it saying? All right, I don't think we're getting. All right, this is a new error message, everyone. It's not yelling at us about the HTML to PDF thing. All right, installation. Okay, module not found error, no module named 6. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? All right, let's find out. All right, let's see if did I skip a step? Why do I keep skipping steps, everyone? Don't let me do that. All right, as per the wiki instructions. Oh, I guess we could just done an apt-get on it. I don't think that matters though. Oh, that's for Linux. Oh, we could have done it through Brew. Let's try it just in case. What the hell? We installed Brew, damn it. I need to do sudo. We installed Homebrew. What is happening? Dude, not cool. We totally installed this already. Why is it doing it again? I don't know. Am I going crazy? Didn't you guys see that in my like history? All right, let's try it again now. All right, where was that whole thing about installing it? Oh, here we go. God damn it. What is happening? Oh. You guys are letting me like skip steps. Stop doing that. You know what it is? It's because all of you are watching me right now. I have stage fright. It's all your fault. All right. Brew. I'm just kidding. Don't stop watching. All right. So brew. Yay! Okay, that worked. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna we installed it by through that package as you all of you saw. Um, but it's recommending we do it through brew. So screw it. I'm gonna do it through brew. Maybe the brew package contains that 6 thing error that we saw. I'm gonna Google it just in case. I don't know if any of you want to Google that error message we saw. Um, did I create a new terminal window? Here it is. Kerwin. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That's starting to piss me off. Um, where's that error message, everyone? Brew install. What was that? It was something about 6. Here we go. No module named 6. The fuck is 6? I'm sorry, everyone. I have a potty mouth, so hopefully I don't offend anyone. Oh, what the hell? That's like the easiest fix I've ever seen. Easy install 6. All right, everyone, we're gonna try that. Easy install 6. Oh, oops. Easy install 6. Okay. What the hell is easy install? Oh, pip install 6. Oh, god damn it. Brew install pip. This is why I love brew. This is why I love brew. All right. So now I'm doing a pip install 6. Let's make sure to update our notes. Help the next poor person who has to deal with this crap. Oh, brew install 6. Oh, you guys, don't let me forget anything. What were we installing by brew? We were doing something in brew. Oh, brew install cask wk html. Let's make sure to put this in our notes. It may be pip3 install 6. Ooh, good point. Oh, thank you. I didn't think about that. Now I'm installing pip though. All right, let's try it. Sorry everyone, I'll make this bigger. Pip3 install 6. It's saying it's already there. No, it's not though. I'm wondering if there's a difference between the 6 package installed by pip3 or the one installed by pip. How about no, Scotty? All right. That was my Dr. Evil impersonation. All right, Pip Brew will make you mad when you're fighting ARM 64 versus ARM 8664X. Yeah, that's a good point, Nightshades. Oh, by the way, welcome, Nightshades. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I don't know. Like some of you are saying Pip, but we're using Python 3.9. So I thought when you're using Python 3.9, you're actually supposed to be using Pip 3. I don't know. Keep me honest here, guys. But I'm installing pip anyway, so let's see. I mean, pip3 is saying 6 is already installed. So easy install 6. If you have pip install 6. Try reinstalling 6. It works for me. Okay, so pip3 uninstall 6. What the hell is 6 anyway? Found existing installation of 6, 115.6. Jesus. What's with all that red? Do I have to sudo? Oh, Jesus. Okay, guess not. Let's try it again. Pip3 install 6. All right. Oh, look at that, everyone. So we had 1.15. It looks like there's a 1.16. I'm wondering if it was just a version issue. Where were we on our steps? Oh, was this a setup.sh error? I think it was. Let me know if you guys can't see this, but I'm going to stay in this window. I think we have all of the requirements installed too. We shouldn't have a problem with that. So we've done Python, after installing, we're going to go to and run update shell profile command first and then install certificates command. I'm wondering, we didn't do this part. I'm wondering if we have to do that, but that's 3.8. So I'm wondering if we have to do that with Python 3.9. Let's try it. All right. I don't even have a Python 3.9 directory or Python 3.8 directory. Update shell. All right, so how did this change for Python 3.9? Is that only a Python 3.8 thing? Maybe you don't have to do that for Python 3.9. I don't even have that freaking directory. I mean, we're not getting certificate errors, so maybe we don't do that until we run into a certificate error. Hot local bin. Yeah, thanks, Eugene. Oh yeah, but that's the that's the opt local bin directory. That's where the actual binary is. Is it that you need to run it in the location of the binary? I don't even know what those commands do. Fuck it, let's try it. Oh. Dude, I don't even have that. Damn, maybe that's a Python 3.8 thing. Hey, Nightshades, I'm wondering. That is interesting because I didn't do a PyEnv install either. Install PyEnv. All right, let's do that. Because I remember, Oscar, keep me honest here. I think we had to do that for the Intel chip. Is install PyEnv. Let's see if this fixes it. Hopefully, because it's giving us all the stuff we need. I'll put that in my notes just in case. All right. Yeah, RBNV and NVM are great tools when you're switching between different installed versions of something. Funky Monk, thanks for joining us. Have fun at work. Sorry, I know we're running over today, everyone. I'm hoping we can get this installed before the end of the show. Yeah. Okay. So PyEnv is installed. All right, so we just installed pip. Let's do pip install 6. Jesus, do we have to exit again? It's becoming a real pain in the butt. Okay, so I guess, yeah, it's only using pip3. Maybe it's detecting our version of Python and it's not installing pip. Oh, it looks like 6 is installed. Should we just run setup again? All right, we installed, let me just copy this error message. I mean, hell, should we just close our terminal window and try again? I wonder if these are path issues. Are we running into path issues? That will piss me off. That's the issue. Dude, I'm going to be so mad if that was our issue this whole time. Ooh, you know what? It looks like it's using pip 3.8 now and Python 3.8. That's kind of concerning me. Wait, found 389. Oh, is it 389 versus 39? All right, I'm confused. I don't know what it's doing. All right, let's just let this run and see what happens. Oh, I'm going to be pissed if this is just a path issue. Yeah, Oscar, let me check. User local bin, user bin, user S bin, S bin. Yeah. Go skills, that for, you're talking about running fix missing with Oscar, did you see something wrong with those paths? Juzbo. Yeah, I know. Dude, if this, seriously, if this works, I'm going to be so pissed if it was just a path issue. Yeah, so this is my paths file. User local bin, user bin, user S bin, and S bin. Yeah, but that's the default that ships with Monterey. Like I haven't modified it at all. This part seems to take a while. I mean, we're not failing any dependencies so far. I mean, it looks like everything's like installed that's supposed to be installed. There's definitely less issues on the Intel Mac. That's for sure. All right, I do want to fix this. I don't know what that's about. Leave project. So there. Okay, so we have to install it through pip. So for us, it's pip3 or what? All right, let's try this. Pip3 install leaf. All right, well, we have leaf now. Wait, let's install there. God, we don't even have pip. All right, this is starting to piss me off. All right. I think one of you said we're missing CMake very early on, so I'm going to be pissed if it's this. Can we install it through brew? Oh, gotta love it. All right. Oh, that feels like it went further. I'll update my notes. It looks like that brew package didn't get finished installing. Okay. All right, so we've installed CMake. We've now installed WKHTML to PDF via brew. We've installed PyENB, and then we've also installed CMake. And now we're installing Leaf. So pip3 install Leaf. Hey, Nightshades, that's a good point. I think what we'll do is if we can't get it installed this way, we'll just launch terminal with Rosetta and reinstall everything in x86. It would be nice to try and figure out what's wrong with this, though. I really like. I know I love helping people, so I want to I want to help people if they want to try and if they're trying to get this running on M1, natively without using Rosetta. I mean, it looks like we're going further on Leaf install. Looks like Leaf is a lot further now. So the good news is, I mean, you know what I need to do? I should reach out to the good folks over at whatchamacallit at MobSF and let them know all these other dependencies for Mac OS Monterey on on the M1 chip, Apple Silicon. Yeah, Ghost. We're using pip3 at the moment. Yeah, Nightshade. Sometimes it's a lot easier just to say, just take your losses and just, get it working. I mean, I was talking to Oscar about this earlier. I don't remember seeing any of these problems on Intel Mac. Like I did this on my Mac Pro. If any of you saw my previous tutorial videos on MobSF and stuff, that was on the Intel Mac on the Mac Pro. This is the first time I've ever done it on an M1 chip. But yeah, there's all kinds of issues, man. Yeah, that's a good point, Oscar. Yeah. I don't know what the advantage is of them asking people in the public forums to go join Slack and troubleshoot there in Slack. I mean, I get you can help someone in real time and you don't have to wait for them to reply, but it doesn't help the community writ large when you're asking people to go join chat to troubleshoot issues. I mean, the last 22 years of my career has been spent Googling error messages and finding people that posted, workarounds for things. But I'm definitely, I'll definitely take these notes and I'll publish them after this. So anyone who runs into these issues, again, it's almost like, I don't know, I'm determined now to make this run on M1 Silicon without Rosetta. Nightshades, yes, the struggle's real. Nightshades, your icon's pretty spooky. that skeleton's gonna give me nightmares, man. Damn, Leaf is huge. What the hell? Let me just keep looking at this, see if we forgot something. All right, so let's see. Ubuntu's get Python JDK. Yeah, I need to give them a new list of requirements for Mac OS because this is definitely not enough. Windows App Static Mesh requires a Windows host or Windows VM for Mac and Linux. Oh, what? I never had to do this before. Steps on installing Windows VM? I don't remember having to do this on Intel Mac. Yeah, it's only required under the Mac thing, but I didn't have to do this on Intel Mac. So Python 3, we've got that RSA via Python M install. Hey, Ghost. All right, so I kind of want to do this, but I've never had to do this before. You definitely didn't have to do this on Intel Mac, I'll tell you that. Let me load up another window and do it. So they're saying install RSA. All right, so we have RSA. What is this Windows app analysis? If you're running MobSF in a Windows host, you do not have to configure anything apart from interacting with the automated installation script. However, if you're using a different host, oh, is this if you want to do static analysis of a Windows application? What? Using a different host, you need to configure Windows VM. Sadly, bin skim is only available on Windows. See, even for static analysis, Windows VM is required. Oh no! You guys comment in chat. Let me know if you've had to do this. I've never had to do install a Windows VM when installing MobSF on Mac OS. That almost feels like they added it just recently because I didn't have to do that on Intel Mac. Okay, so Kerwin, it's for if you want to do analysis of something other than like an Android. So like if you're analyzing a Windows app, meaning the old Windows phone? Is that what you're talking about? When Microsoft released those Windows phones? That's weird. All right, you guys are seeing all my stuff now. All right. All right, so that got installed. Oh well. Yeah, Leaf is freaking huge, man. It's only 15 megs. Why is it building? Why is it taking so long to build? All right, we're going way over. Everyone's like, oh my God, this is a 2-hour show. What is happening? Ghost Gill, yes. There's if you go on to like I think Bug Crowd, HackerOne, there's several companies out there that have made their APIs available for bug bounty. Yeah. As a matter of fact, if all of you remember, if any of you have seen, I'm assuming all of you have seen my YouTube channel and you've seen, well, a lot of you are watching from my YouTube channel, so I take that back. I'm sure many of you have seen the law enforcement vehicle hack videos. Those were Fords. Obviously, law enforcement pretty much only uses Ford. They use Dodge too, but a majority of them are Fords. And Ford actually put their APIs up for bug bounty on. I want to say it's Bugcrowd. I think Ford is Bugcrowd, but those are their APIs are all available under Bugcrowd or under Bug Bounty. Oh, thanks, Nightshades. Yeah, sorry everyone. Yeah, I mean it's like I said, that's the point of this, right? And we talked about this earlier. Is like we're gonna all of you are gonna run into stuff compiling things and getting things working. That's the point of Shadow Academy is let's do it together. You know, it's a lot easier for me to troubleshoot this for hours and then record my screen and then edit the video and post and pull out all the stuff that I had to troubleshoot to make it a shorter video and then publish it and make it look like, oh, I didn't run into any problems. But that's not real world, right? So hopefully all of you are learning something and this is valuable too. I can't believe a 15 megabyte zip file is taking this long to freaking build. All right. Let's look at this. Let's see if I don't see any other issues. Let's see if anyone's published. Let's see, installing Mac OS, installing MobSF and Apple Silicon. Yeah, none of these pages contain that. Oh, MobSF, here we go. I don't know what the hell this is. If you guys like Googled error messages and just got taken to the weirdest freaking sites, like you're like, oh, here's the answer to the error message I'm getting, and then you go to it and it's like some freaking weird site like this. Like, what the what the hell is this? Bounty? I don't know. I've never been a bounty source. Anyway, oh, this is. I think I saw something about Kali Linux on there. Tutorials. That's old. That doesn't look like it's. What is this crap? Okay, so he's definitely on a Mac, but he's using MobSF and Docker. Should we freaking just do this in Docker? Is that what we're getting at here? The freaking thing won't compile and run like it's supposed to, so you have to use it in Docker? Okay, everyone. Let me know if that's what you want to do. If we can't get this thing compiled and running natively, I kind of like the idea of running this damn thing in Docker rather than trying to get this crap then running in Rosetta. Thanks, username. Yeah, I want to say that I ran MobSF in Docker before. It was either I don't know if it was MobSF. So I ran something in Docker and I absolutely hated it. There were limitations and issues and problems that I kept running into. Like I would get these weird error messages in the web UI. Cylon, thanks for joining us. Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, I'm doing book signings at DEF CON, and I'm going to be involved in a couple of the villages. So Cylon, just so you know, yeah, the demo curse. But that's the point of Shadow Academy, right? Like we're going to run into issues and errors, and we just troubleshoot them through together. So Cylon, yes. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you know this, but I live in Las Vegas, so Hacker Summer Camp is a no-brainer for Mel and I. For those of you who are going to Black Cat, there aren't that many tickets left, so you might want to pick it up. It's ransommovie.conceal.io. So as many of you know, we run a film production company. We just signed this amazing. By the way, did that graphic? Let me know what you think. I actually designed all the movie posters for our movies. But we've partnered with AMC now. AMC Movie Theaters is premiering our movies at their theaters in different cities. And the next one is going to be in Las Vegas at the AMC Town Square. So if you're attending Black Hat, pick yourself up a movie ticket. We've only put up 250 tickets. So I don't know how many are left, but it looks like there's still some left. So if you're going to Black Hat and you're going to be here on August 8th at 8 p.m., our new film Ransom is premiering at AMC. Get yourself a ticket. I will be there along with my team, and we're flying in the actors to sign movie posters, and we'll be giving away swag, and I'll be signing books. But if you're going to be here, definitely come see it. It's going to be a really fun time. It's going to be from 8 to I think 11 p.m. and we're catering food, and there's going to be drinks. So yeah, definitely everyone get yourself a ticket, Cylon, if you're coming. Oh, thanks, Allah. I knew there was some sort of limitation, and I think it was on the dynamic analysis. Okay, it looks like Leaf is installed now, everyone. Let's all cross our fingers. Hope this works. This is a real pain in the ass, man. Oh my god, the silicon chip. What other issues have any of you guys run into with Mac Silicon? I'm like, seriously. That's why I'm keeping my Mac Pro. As my Mac Pro is out there in the main office. I'm not getting rid of it. I need that Intel chip. This is crazy. I think it'll get better. I mean, it like don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on Apple. Like I'm a huge cult of Mac cult, girl. But it's things like this, man. Like and if any of you had to reboot your Mac and then I forgot you hold down like an option key or something, and you have to like go in there and manually disable and tell it to be able to run third-party code signed apps for code signing. It's just a pain in the. It's. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's super locked down. So as a hacker, I absolutely love that. Like I'm not worried about, drive-by download sites and other crap like that. But, to a certain extent, of course. But I mean, it's like things like this. Oh my God. I'm super excited about the M1 and M2 chip. Don't get me wrong. This is an M1 Ultra. I'm super excited about it. And it's fast as shit. Like I can render an 8K raw video file on this M1 Ultra in like 15 minutes. It takes like 45 minutes on my Mac Pro, fully loaded Mac Pro. So I mean, it's definitely, the performance is there, but it's times like this, man. But we are on a mission. We must do this for all of man and womankind and get this figured out how to work it on the M1 chip. There's people counting on us right now. And they're going to be like, you know what? This was fixed and solved, and there's a whole tutorial because of Shadow Academy. All right. We're all Jedis. Yeah, Nightshades. It is. It's, I mean, and I can't even hate because like a lot of these are open source projects, and it's they're at the mercy of the open source community and developers that are contributing to the project to get things ported and working with M1 chip. But man, yeah, issues abound. Yeah, okay, Nightshade sound. I know all of you agree with me here. Like, I know you can agree with me here. The Apple hardware. Like, I just picked up my MacBook from the Genius Bar. Okay, everyone, you're gonna cringe. You're gonna cringe. I spilt a big, huge, large cup of coffee from Dunkin' Donuts on my brand new MacBook Pro. It's the Max, the M1 Max, and I spilt this huge cup of coffee on it. Anyway, always get Apple Care. Always get Apple Care. Anyway, so just dropped off and picked up, and they basically gave me a brand new laptop for like $200. Anyway, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, I'm sure all of you can agree with me here. Like you pay a lot of money for Apple stuff. Like you like it's expensive, right? We know that what we drop on a MacBook or a Mac Studio, you're talking about 5K, 8K, $8,000, $5,000 US dollars. You could go buy 5 of those fully loaded PC Dell laptops for that, right? But like they're so sexy. I know all of you can agree with me here. Like, the issues we're running into right now with with things compiling on the silicon, Apple Silicon. Like it's fast as hell. These things are blazing fast, and they look good. They're just beautiful. They're sexy. It's sexy equipment. Sexy equipment. Like you're at an airport, you see someone whip out that MacBook Pro. It's just there. It's beautiful equipment, and I love how I can just throw my M1, my Mac Studio into like a Pelican case and just be on film set, like with my entire home studio, in a Pelican case. I mean, you can't beat that. Can't beat that. Anyway. All right. Yeah, Wheel for Leaf is still building. That's interesting. Oh, you know what? This is setup.py. So interesting. So the setup script for MobSF is building Wheel for Leaf again. That's weird. Because didn't we just see that in the Leaf compiler? Leaf installing Leaf? That took forever. I wonder what building a wheel for Leaf means. Building a wheel for Leaf. What the hell does that even mean? Building Leaf wheel on PyPy. I guess a lot of people are having problems with it. Couldn't build wheel for Leaf. How to build a bicycle wheel. Amazing. All right, you guys. I promise we won't go past 7. I'm sorry. You probably all hate me. Well, nice long 2-hour episode. So we'll stop at 7. Yeah, I mean, Alienware is cool. I'm not like a big gamer. I mean, some of you may hate me for saying this, but I'm not a big gamer. Like, I mean, gaming, don't get me wrong, got me into hacking. Like, seriously, are all of you old enough? Are any of you old enough to remember DOS boot disks? Do all of you remember those things? Auto exec bat, config sys, high mem equals to sys. You would have to put your boot disk in your computer in order to run the game. To be able to play the game, you had to boot with a boot disk. It was just ridiculous. Anyway, so I mean, games got me into hacking. That's really what started it all for me. Yeah, I'm 43 too, Ty. So we're all in good company. But Ghostkill. Anyway, today it's really tough for me with everything that I'm doing to pull time aside to game. And I know Alienware is really designed and built for gamers. I'm just not really into like the whole multicolored glowing keyboards with all the pretty lights and pretty colors, on my keyboard. But I do want to say this. I saw an Alienware monitor the other day. It's this brand new monitor Alienware just released, and it is sick looking. I completely like Alienware does a good job at making their stuff look sexy, for sure. Hey, Nightshades. I know we're not all 43. I know. I'm probably the oldest one here. I'm an old dame. Okay, so all right, Leaf is still going. RSA is installed. I don't know, everyone. Does it feel like we're further? Does it feel like we got further? Like, I don't remember Leaf building a wheel in the last attempts. Maybe we're further. I am writing a harshly worded email to the folks over at MobSF. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do want to give them this new list of requirements, though. I feel like we're further, everyone. This feels further. But I could be wrong. I could just be grasping for straws, but this looks further. I sure as hell don't remember building wheels for Leafs. Yeah, Nightshades, I agree. I think I'm further along too. Hey, you know what would be cool, everyone? Is the Shadow Academy community gets bigger and bigger. I think we're like 12,000 right now on YouTube. It would be really interesting to, like, during Hacker Summer Camp, get everyone in the Shadow Academy community together and actually form a village. What if we had a Shadow Academy village at DEF CON and we just got everyone together from Shadow Academy? Because we're all going to get to know each other better here, as we see each other every couple days, every few days. I think that would be cool. Like, we all got together for coffee or something, or bitched about, Apple Silicon issues in person. Oscar's down. Oscar's down. Yeah, seriously, I don't know where all of you live. I'm sure. I mean, I think someone last time was from Africa or something. South Africa. Like, I know we're not all in the US, but Ghost, it's Apple. They Apple can hear all these negative things we're saying about them, so they're taking your internet down. I haven't looked into the Pac-Man vulnerability. Someone's username, someone said that earlier, and I was like thinking they were talking about the actual Pac-Man game. Is that malware for Mac? That must be Mac malware, I assume. Hey, John Banks from Australia. Yeah, my last company that I sold, John, was to a company in Auckland. I went to Auckland, New Zealand, and I'm mad at myself for not taking time out to go to Australia when I was in New Zealand. Oh, Kerwin, you're in Australia too. Let me know if any of you Oconus people are coming to Hacker Summer Camp. We should really actually find out how many of us are all actually going to be here for DEF CON and Black Hat, and see if we maybe even enough, if enough of all of us are coming to Black Hat and DEF CON, we actually do get together for a Shadow Academy get together. I love that. The part on my chat screen where it's the part on my chat screen that's stuck says Juzbo18, don't touch anything. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I don't remember when Juzbo18 said that. I think it was like probably when we were trying to recompile. But it's like, this feels so much further along. I don't remember wheels getting built. So I guess Leaf is pretty important. Why the hell isn't in the requirements list? Why isn't Leaf in the freaking requirements list? Unless I skipped it and all of you didn't notice either. Get Python, this crap, which we still haven't figured out yet. JDK, we did that. Xcode, wiki, HTML to PDF, and then what is app stack analysis crap that we don't care about? I don't see anything about freaking Leaf. Maybe Leaf shipped with Mac OS in previous versions, and I don't know. And now it's gone. I don't know. It's weird. But that is definitely not in the requirements list. Hey, Daniel, you live in Vegas? Shut up. That's awesome. I moved here. I live in Summerlin. We moved here. Mel and I just finished building our house in January. I moved here from Salem. So everyone, you guys want a fun fact? I don't know if any of you actually know this, but Mel and I met at Black Hat briefings. So I'll tell you my meet cute while this is compiling. So Mel and I, so I was nominated for Hacker of the Year award, Female Hacker of the Year award with Wysis, and then Mel was nominated for Female Cybersecurity Executive of the Year. And so we met at the awards gala. And so we're like, I'm like, oh man, she's pretty. This chick's hot. And she actually worked for Robert Herjavec at Shark Tank. For those of you who know Robert Herjavec with Shark Tank, he owns a managed security service provider called Herjavec Group. They just changed their name and he sold it. But Robert Herjavec actually approached me to buy my company that I'm currently running now. I'm exiting. I walked away from the deal, and she was head of managed security services for Robert. And I was thinking, oh man, this is some sort of like insider thing. She's trying to get, she's spying. She's trying to use, and she could care less about she'd been following me for years and wanted to meet me. And we went to a club, and I went out on the porch of the club, of the bar, and she was inside ordering drinks. And I guess something happened and she thought that I left her. She thought I ditched her. So she's with her brother and her friend, and she's like, dude, Alyssa Knight ditched us. and I was out on the porch waiting for her, and she didn't know there was a porch area. So she leaves, right? So I come back in like 30 minutes later or something. I'm like, where the hell is this chick? And I can't find her. I'm like, she ditched me. So I'm telling you, you could like, this is a Hollywood script. It sounds like a Hollywood script. And we left. It was the bar at the top of the MGM, I think MGM. Anyway, so I emailed her that night. I'm like, don't want you to think I ditched you. Can we get together for coffee the next morning? And we did, and the rest was history. She ended up dropping me at the airport, and I'm like, I text her, I'm like, oh, I'm so into you. Like, what, are you down? And we got married 4 months later. Anyway, my point is, Daniel, I relocated to Summerlin 2 years ago from Seattle. I lived in Seattle before this. I'm Paradise, Green Valley area. I actually work at one of the Switch snaps. Daniel, shut up. You work at Switch? That's cool. I actually keep me honest here, but isn't it guarded by they have fully automatic rifles, don't they? Like I want to say that I went there at one point, there was a security guard with like a fully armed AR-15. It's crazy. That's cool. Nice to meet you, Daniel. Utah. Oh my goodness. Nothing. I have nothing wrong. I have no complaints about Utah, but I lived in Provo, Utah. You can imagine, as you know, me living in Provo, Utah. You can imagine how many leaflets I got on my car from the Mormon Church. But we won't go there. I don't want to offend anyone. But I mean, cool people. I just could never live in Utah again. I lasted in Provo, Utah for like, I want to say I was there for 6 months, and then I had to move. It was like, I couldn't do it. Oh, thanks, Warren. Thanks for joining us. It's funny, like we're like an hour over right now on the show, and like our number of watchers who are watching us right now keeps going up near the tail end. It's awesome. Ogden, yeah, Ogden. Look, I'll tell you this, Ty. Like Ogden, just in general, just Utah in general is a beautiful state. It's a beautiful state. But I have difficulty, and I'm not trying to offend anyone here, but I have difficulty when people are radically religious, like radicals about it. And I used to get the most interesting leaflets on my car about going to hell and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, this is probably not the best place for me. Anyway. Yeah, nightshades, definitely. Lot of software. There's a lot of tech jobs in Utah. Again, I'm not throwing hate on. Like Utah's a beautiful state. But I just, you know, I just, yeah. Las Vegas is a lot more diverse when it comes to, you know, religion. Anyway, I won't say more beyond that. I don't want to offend anybody. But beautiful state, beautiful state. Oh, cool. Looks like, oh, you guys, this is looking good. This is looking good. Woo! We did it! Oscar, thank you. Daniel, thank you. Nightshades, we did it. We did it. Kerwin, we did it. Thank you, Kerwin. Thank you, Juzbo18. Thank you, username. Thank you, everyone. Oh my God, we freaking did it. Look at that. This is it. This is why I created Shadow Academy right here, is to go through this together. We got Mob SF successfully compiled and running on freaking a Mac Studio with Mac Silicon, Apple Silicon. So excited about this. All right, so Mob SF is up and running. Let me just quickly, and wow, you guys, 1 minute to spare on the 1 hour. I wanted to be done by 7, so I'm so proud of us. Okay, so just so you all of you know, this is okay. It's up to all of you on how you do this. Nightshades woot. That is totally my word. I love it. Like I'm like woot, woot. I used to say woot back in the 90s. Like when I got into IRC, it was like my thing on IRC. I would say like woot woot. Anyway. So this is up to all of you. You can bind MobSF to a specific interface whenever, and we'll do this on my Ubuntu laptop. You guys are cracking me up in chat. Um, uh, so okay, as soon as it got working, like our number of people watching this live stream like shot up. It's funny. It's perfect timing. Anyway, hey Max, thanks for joining us. Um, so yeah, no, this is up to you guys, and we'll run MobSF, and then we'll go through the installation and everything, and running it on Ubuntu, as well. But one thing I do like to do is I'll set my Ubuntu box or laptop off to the side, and I'll install MobSF, but I won't bind it to local loopback interface, which is 127.0.0.1. Everyone, I have a tendency to forget that some people don't know certain terms because we're all different levels of knowledge and experience here. So let me know in chat. Don't feel embarrassed that you're gonna look dumb. No one's gonna attack you. No one's gonna bully you. If you don't know something, just ask it. But local loopback interface 127.0.0.1 is like a private interface, local loopback interface to the operating system. So you can't reach it from other machines on the LAN. So when I'm running Ubuntu on my laptop, I'll set it off on the side, and I'll install MobSF on it, but I'll tie it to an external NIC, like the wireless NIC, so I can reach it from my Mac. So just so you know, even though the documentation tells you to do this, at port 8000 tells you to do this, that's telling MobSF to bind to the local loopback interface. You don't have to do that. You can bind it to your external NIC. But just for point of me showing this to all of you. So there you go. Yay! I'm proud of us. Yay. Pat yourself on the back. We got it over. All right. So that's it for this episode of Shadow Academy. I apologize to all of you for going over an hour. It sounds like a lot of you were happy we did and spent this much time together. I love the idea of getting together for Hacker Summer Camp. So I'm going to put some elbow grease into the YouTube channel, get the members community up and running, and have a way for all of you to post information. But I want to do something where maybe I'll use Eventbrite or something where we can all just kind of put together a local meetup during Hacker Summer Camp, because I would love to hang out with all of you and we can talk about this crazy night together. So there's that. Also, we paid an obscene amount of money for shadowacademy.com. Believe it or not, I was able to actually get that domain. I am shocked that with it being related to Star Wars, that Disney didn't actually grab this or Lucasfilms didn't grab it, but it was a premium domain. Guys, I think we paid it was like $8,500 we paid for it. It's ridiculous, but I need to actually do something with it. So I'm going to work on designing a website. I promise we'll get a website up. This is definitely the newest and I think the coolest new franchise we're doing here at Night Group. So I love all of you. Thank you very much for spending this time with me tonight. I'm going to put the notes up. Max, thanks for joining us. I'll put the notes up as well on the in the description section of this video, because once I end the stream, this video will get published publicly to YouTube and LinkedIn and stuff. So I'll put it in the details of the video, all of the notes so far. For those of you who just joined us, geez, our viewer count's continuing to go up right now. So for those of you who are joining us right now, we got MobSF successfully compiled and running on an Apple Mac Studio, obviously with the Apple Silicon, and got through some issues. I'm going to send the new requirements list. Oscar and Nightshades and Daniel, I'm going to send everything we got through today. I'll send that to the MobSF community project and let them know to update their page. GoSkill, yes, I do. So I'm also in the process of actually writing a new book on hacking APIs. So that I'm trying to get that book done before Hacker Summer Camp. So hopefully I'll be able to do some book signing as well on that. Username, I love you. Thank you so much. All of you, Oscar, love you, love all of you. Thank you so much. Go get some dinner, depending on what time it is for you in your local area. I'm going to probably go take Mel out to dinner. You guys have a great night. Absolutely adore you. Take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see you on Friday.